Top 10 manhwa like Solo Leveling that gives goosebumps. There are many manhwa out there that are simply amazing, and Solo Leveling is definitely one of them. If you are looking for another manhwa that will give you goosebumps, then look no further. Here are top 10 manhwa like Solo Leveling that are sure to send shivers down your spine. Starting off with our number 10, Riding on the Edge of Annihilation. Yu Xiaobei, a worker, in order to pay for his sister's surgery, he chose to enter the mysterious arena and learn that if he survived till the end, he will be able to control the world's economies. Unexpectedly, Yu Xiaobei would face his treacherous competitors caged in with a monster and participate in a thrilling death game. To his delight, an unexpected gift made the protagonist determine that there was a chance to achieve his goal. It's a manhwa with a weak to strong MC, and overall, it's really fun to read. Number 9. Demon Lord's Martial Arts Ascension. The main character of this story is a demon lord who is reborn into the body of a young college student. The student retains his sanity and starts using the demon lord's previous life secrets techniques to cultivate and become more powerful than the rest of the hunters. This manhwa starts off pretty classic and gets better as the story evolves. It has a lot of world building with many dimensions and races. The main character is quite overpowered and has a likable personality. The side characters are also written very well. Main character has a likable personality and side characters are written well. He becomes overpowered in just a few chapters, so that's also nice to see. Overall, it is a must-try for people looking for a power fantasy manhwa with dungeons. Number 8. Apocalypse Hunter. In the slums where Ling Wen-Xing and his brother lived, there was a zombie outbreak. His brother was infected by one of them, and Ling Wen-Xing decided to join the zombie elimination squad to have a sustainable life. After experiencing many dangers, he awakened to the Super Apocalypse system. From then on, he killed monsters and raised his levels to become the strongest. It started off just like any other normal average Chinese system manhwa, but oh boy, after chapter 14, it gets more and more better. And be careful, there is also tragedy in it. It's a solid post-apocalyptic system manhwa. Number 7. Cheat System of a Demon King. One day, countless dungeons appeared across the world. The dungeon era, or the so-called Age of Dungeons and Monsters, befell mankind. Alsley, a boss from Abyss level dungeon, was slain by humans using despicable means. Enraged and unwilling to accept it, Alsley reincarnated into an incompetent player and accidentally activated the one and only boss player system. With the aid of the system, he is able to conquer various dungeons and become the dungeon master. The road to revenge starts now. Overall, if you want some solo leveling kind of vibe manhwa, then it is for you. Number 6. World's Strongest Troll. Arcadia, the game that holds the most possibilities in the world. Humanity's first virtual reality game made from the cooperation between the world's leading companies Argent Electronics, Silikov Industries, Argos Corporation. The shocking stories that happen within the game begins now. This is funny. The MC is a complete troll, but it's in an amazing way. The story is hilarious and is something you would enjoy if you like manga about others suffering. So far, I'm loving it and I would definitely recommend this. Moving on to our number 5, World's Apocalypse Online. As the apocalypse reigned, Gu Qingshan used his power to travel back in time before the end. Doing so lets him be connected to two worlds, giving him access to the War God system. This time around, will Gu Qingshan be able to fight against Heaven's will and change his fate? Hidden Gem, one of the best manhwa till date. Must try it. Art is great and the storyline is crazy good. Story is really interesting, art is good, but sometimes it doesn't go well with the story, but it also gives a classic vibe. The main characters are well made, are funny, and badass. Side characters also fit well and make the story more interesting. Overall, it is good and I highly recommend it to all. But it always takes a lot of time to release a new chapter. But when it is released, it always has 2 or more chapters. Number 4. Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Wow! It seems that the spark from reading the last chapter 22 from this one is still on my fingertips. First class. The story follows the life of the MC who was abused by his household since birth and becomes a bandit after learning a mysterious martial art. Was glad that I could read an entertaining piece with a storyline other than the same regression or transmigration. The art is lit, the fight scenes are fluidic and exhilarating to watch. The side characters have their own unique personalities and the growth of the MC is fulfilling to watch. Hope they would keep up with the same quality of writing and art in the following chapters as well. Number 3. On my way to kill God. Because of the demons, humanity was thrown into a battle they could not refuse. The people dragged into Halation hunted monsters in a desperate struggle to survive, to escape, and to take revenge against the demon god. They must endlessly grow and become even stronger. This fantasy manhwa has unique world building. Humans were isekai to another world where demons rule and humans have to hunt other monsters in order to survive. Our main character is also a newly isekai hunter who met a master in this hell who told him a secret of growth only few people know about. This helped him a lot in growing stronger. Number 2. The World After the Fall. The story is a completely new take or approach on the fantasy Tower Awakeners theme genre. Possesses individuality and uniqueness, and the idea of concept is completely original and it branches off multiple genres but still has originality in the series. The story follows a devastated world, and in the single tower where life exists, the MC has been battling the tower for years. The story invokes the reader's emotions, and this series can mean a whole new branch of genres. The artists and the authors are geniuses for creating a whole new world of fantasy, and the series does have many creators who are also completely original, however influenced from mythology. This series is a definite must-read for its amazing originality. The story, branching of multiple genres, were infused into one, and with the help of the author, created a whole new fantasy world of beauty and horror. I believe this series deserved the highest praise for its amazing idea as well as the execution of it. The art was top tier and is something you can expect to be on the leaderboards. And finally, number 1. Worn and Torn Newbie. After learning 15 miserable years of his life as a failed gamer was one long nightmare, Lee Eojin is glad to be a newbie again. Vowing not to repeat the same mistakes, Eojin starts anew as the hotshot old-timer. He is conquering monsters, getting sweet gear, and making enough dough to set himself up for life. Loved by fans and hated by foes, both old and new, will Eojin break the game and triumph, or will the game break him once again? The manga at the beginning looks like your typical isekai manga where the main character plays a ruined MMORPG game and after losing his sword he gets reborn to 15 years into the past. With his knowledge from his past life becomes one of the strongest and tricky players to ever play this game. Storyline is pretty good. It could be better. There are some parts that could be fixed. Characters and art are quite likable. In conclusion, it is quite interesting manga that I would recommend everyone to read. Ladies and gentlemen, we conclude today's list with that. But before we leave, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We really work hard to bring you guys quality content, so a little appreciation goes a long way. Thanks for watching and have a great day.